Hey guys, Malagant. We are going to be looking at advanced tips Slormancer that I prepared for you. So first thing is this button on the top right. You can interact with this by default L key on your keyboard, and the key binding is run away from expedition. So you can edit this to caps lock, for instance, which is the button that I'm using, and from that moment onwards you won't have to click it anymore. You can just press that key binding to interact with the next wave at all times. So this trick is to save a little bit of time when you're upgrading equipment. Instead of using the highlighted tier material, you can in fact use something a little bit higher. Something like in here, we're going +3. So I could go ahead and use something like this one perhaps, which is going to give me 29% chance to double it. It's obviously a little bit more expensive, but if I think that I have enough of these materials, but for instance like tier 5 material, I have tier 6 even, I have quite a lot. So it wouldn't really bother me to use this. And if I do, 20% of the time this item is going to be upgrading twice instead of once. And thanks to the help of the Slormancer, you could in fact increase this chance even further. Right, so this one is going to be about the Blacksmith when it comes to creating the item that you would like to use. Remember, you can always lock the stats that you're happy with, and instead of spending this outrageous price over here, every reforge epic score is costing me 1 extra epic Slorm line and 1000 gold. This is insane. So what you could do instead is that you could lock the ones that you like, and you could just go all the way up and afterwards reforge the scores all the time, which is going to be changing not only the rolls of the epic stats, but also it's going to be actually re-rolling the legendary as well. In late game, you can target farm the legendaries or their powers in the nether world. All you have to do, in my case, is different for you. You have to come to this nether world and then write the item's name. And then afterwards check what is being highlighted. In this case, it's this guy. So he's capable of dropping the earthquake. This will change every wave. So if I manage to kill this guy right now, the earthquake will jump onto another node and you will need to search one more time. This next one is going to be about itemization in this game. Pure stats, perfect rolls. So even a white item is capable of rolling the highest stats in the game. So therefore, at the very least, your loot filter should be looking something like this. So you should always be showing pure stats that has perfect score. The reason is because the Blacksmith, again, is capable of converting a white item into a legendary even. However, at the very late game, when you're farming for nether pieces, you're also capable of grabbing that single stat and put it onto your nether item. This is called grafting, and the Blacksmith is capable of doing this. Apart from that, this guy over here, the representative of the temple runs, he is capable of increasing not only the capabilities of your pure stats, so they will be rolling higher, but also your chance to be finding these items with pure stats. So I would really suggest you to, when you're strong enough, just farm the temple. It's a little bit grindy, but you will need to kind of only do it once. Save some time perhaps. When you reach level 150 in your temple runs, you're going to be rewarded with a weapon. Go ahead and level its affinity as soon as possible and as high as you can. And afterwards, start leveling it up. Pure Primordial Sword of the Temple Keeper. So when you start grinding with this weapon now from 150 to about 240, you're pretty much going to be looking the way that I am looking right now, with these two maxed out, maybe even these two maxed out, and even some levels on your ultimatums as well. If you have low FPS issues due to maybe your build using a lot of projectiles or effects, or maybe you're very high in the forge and it is just too many monsters on your screen, you could try running low effects. It actually helps me in those scenarios. You might have heard that you can only equip one of these per row. However, remember, even though you can only equip one of these, if you're playing a skill damage, you're going to want to max out literally every single one of the nodes, because for every slurm that you invest into this skill tree, more row damage you're going to be gaining. And that is basically highlighted on the top left of your screen, just like the Ancestral Legacy on the top left of your screen, mentioning that the more slurm that you invest into this, the more elemental damage now you're going to be getting. That's all I got for you for today. Thank you very much for watching. If it was useful, please remember to leave a like. You can subscribe for more content, or Perhaps give us more tips in the comment section down below. I'll catch you next time.